Dansby Swanson stands in. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. And it is out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And there's a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That's a hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming of.
Over to Turan. 1 on to Hoskins. Double play. In half up to hit.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Next pitch is downstairs. That one ripped. And a foul ball. On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins. And that will end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee. And today's starter, Colin Ray.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Jackson Chourio, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swings through that one.
1-1.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Pulls that one foul. Swanson throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. Now here is Sal Frelick. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Off the plate inside, and a count 1-2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield. Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
William Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2. Frelick at first, 1 gone.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Ray picks to first, and he dives back in safely. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Tying run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Yelich goes 6 feet 3 inches, 33 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And that one is inside ball one. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
In the dirt, 1-0.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. And this place is rocking. It's 3-1. So 2 down. And now the shortstop, Bryce Terang. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time to first. And that ends the inning. The Brewers add 3 on this blast. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at American Family Field. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. Cortez back to work. On a line, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate.
1-0.
It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now Michael Massey. There's a strike. Fermin, the runner at third. Turner on at first with nobody out. Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
Oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. Gets it there in time, though. And a tough play with a fast runner, but they get the out. And now it's Dansby Swanson. He's already homered here in this one. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second. 5-3 now.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, Elvis Peguero.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
And a foul ball. 1-1 now. Line drive, base hit right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. So here's Kyle Tucker now. That's down and in. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit and a run comes in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for one. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Right through there for a strike. And he swings over the top there.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Blake Perkins, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One out, base is empty. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Oliver Dunn. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And that one is out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-4. So the batting order turns over. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Happ on his horse. And that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's a 2-run lead now. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The first baseman, number 3, Justin.
Here's Turner now. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Aaron Ashby. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. This one smoked out to left. Chourio puts it away for the out. 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Foul ball there. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
On the ground left side, 6, 4,
He's out.
3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. set for the bottom of the third. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Ripped into right center. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's William Contreras. And there's one down. Throw over to first. Now it's Christian Yelich. Reached on a drop, third strike his first time. Pulls it down, and there are two away. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He's already homered in this game. Base hit. And now first and second with two outs.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
Terang swings through it for strike one.
That's a ball.
Ground ball up the middle. Massey. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. John Birdie at the plate. Ashby goes 6'1", 190 pounds, and he was drafted in the fourth round back in 2018. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They've been delivering when it matters most, batting over .750 with runners in scoring position so far. It's been impressive to watch.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Tap foul at the plate. Birdie gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ashby checks the runner. Back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Strike two.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And here comes Dansby Swanson. That one misses, and it's 1-0. And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And this one looks like trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Cut off, throw to third. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel. And
that's a base hit as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Chorio sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's two away. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. Ripped to short, gets it to first, and that is the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Down to third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
And lines out to third. Up now for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's inside. The Brewers down by 4. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. And he chases that one. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And stepping in is the speedy Oliver Dunn. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, and here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Ashby back to work. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Ground ball left side. Zips it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So now Turner in on that right side. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And a ball and 2 strikes. The other way.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Turner, the runner at first with 1 gone to the inning. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
High fly ball down the left field line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Man at first, 1 away. That's outside.
That's a ball.
Now 1-2. In the air to left center, Chourio. Brings it in. 2 away. And next for the Cubs, John Birdie. He's 2 for 2.
Birdie.
And a base hit up the middle. And now 2 aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
On the run, sent it over to first. In time, got him. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
That one ripped, but foul. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
2 down. 2 down, base is empty. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Happ on his horse. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at American Family Field. All set for the top of the 6th. Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, Trevor McGill.
Number 29, Trevor.
They say it went.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Terang over to first in time. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. In the air, right side. Frelick pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Kyle Tucker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle.
And he got him. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Christian Yelich.
Miller. Now pitching for Chicago, number 41, Daniel Lynch.
Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Well, these Brewers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Toss to Turner. Yelich out on the play. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Turner on the move. Makes the catch for the second out. This is Bryce Terang. Has grounded out a couple of times. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed. Coming on is Happ. He's there to make the catch. Top of inning number 7, and now Ian Happ. He was late there. Strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One gone here. That one out to right. Frelick has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. Here's JT at the dish. Center field. Perkins has a beat on it. Makes the catch, inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Pearson, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's off the mark. Ball one.
Ball two.
And that is out of play. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Suzuki makes the grab, 1 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Blake Perkins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Happ corrals it, and there are 2 outs. Next for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly.
Threw it by him. A swing. We're at the top of the 8th. So up now.
The second baseman,
New arm out of the bullpen, Jarred Koenig.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
0-1.
0-2 now. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. John Birdie, the next Cub to hit. That one the other way. Makes the catch for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Pearson back to work. Gloves it on the dive. And that's a great play for the out. Sal Frelick now at the plate. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
Now batting, catcher, William.
2 down, base is empty. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Suzuki running hard for it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Swanson digs in. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 9-4. And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. Fires over to Hoskins. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit.
Up next to the Cubs, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Chourio hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Ian Happ getting ready to hit. Former 1st-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. Foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here. He'll touch them all. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 10-4. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
And he swings through that one. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. 0 for 3 in this one. Brings it in. 2 away now.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And that's down, a base hit. And now 1st and 2nd with 2 outs.
Waste no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And first offering is fouled off. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Hodge is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Ray with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab, Luis Severino. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Marcus Semien, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's a line drive to left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Now it's Corey Seager.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with 1 swing.
And a fastball misses outside for a